हेलो हेलो हेलो। चलो भाई, कंटिन्यू करते हैं ये गेम।
Yeah.
God be with you.
About that Moldavite we discussed.
Yes. Do you have some news?
Yes. The good news is I found Vizek.
That sounds like cause for rejoicing, but how come he isn't with you?
That's the bad news. He didn't survive.
Merciful God. He was a good and highly respected man. I will pray for his soul. Anyway, let me see the stone, if you would be so kind.
Of course. Here it is.
Excellent. It looks undamaged. I'll get straight to work. You can come for the finished crown tomorrow evening. God be with you.
Yeah.
Good day to you. What do you need?
I found this skull. People are saying it's the skull of a demon, but I don't know.
It certainly looks like it, with the horns and all. Well, let's see. Those are deer antlers that someone's fixed to this human skull. It's not a devil, just a bit of devilry.
I'm glad to hear it's not the real thing. Someone must have put it there deliberately, knowing that's where they were due to dig.
And they put a lot of work into it, too. The horns are held on tight, even though it was lying in water. Whoever did this was skilled bugger, and no mistake. Good luck to you.
और अभी भाई हीरो स्ट्रीमर कोई देख भी रहा है ये गेम? अरे भाई कोई देखे ना देखे, मेरे को तो फिर भी खेलनी है। अब मैं इसको ऑफ स्ट्रीम करूँगा तब भी कोई नहीं देखेगा, ऑन स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ कोई नहीं देख रहा, कोई बात नहीं भाई। ये थोड़ा ना बंद कर दूँ इसको। हर बार पॉपुलर टाइटल्स नहीं खेले जाते। मैं अनोखी अनोखी गेम ट्राई मारता रहता हूँ भाई। कोई अंडररेटेड गेम निकल जाती है उनमें से।
Yeah.
ये स्कैफेल्डर, इसके अंदर यहाँ से
Yeah.
रहता है आंसर। नहीं ये नहीं था।
Yeah.
हाँ ये बात भी सही है। और क्या। भाई इसका फिल्टर कौन है? स्ट्रीमिंग के चक्कर में टोटू गायब ही हो गया है। टोट कौन है? कौन टोटू गायब हो गया? अरे भाई बात किससे करनी है?
Ah. Ah.
वर्ल्ड वॉर जी आफ्टरमैथ खेलने का प्लान बना रहा हूँ। 4 स्लॉट्स देख लियो खेलनी हो तो। अच्छा हाँ ठीक है, कर लूँगा डाउनलोड। वर्ल्ड वॉर जी तो हमने पहले भी खेली थी शायद। हाँ खेली तो थी। उदय, मैंने, आपने और पता नहीं कौन था। अरे यार बंदा नहीं बोला किससे बात करनी है। बेस्ट स्ट्रीमर ऑफ दिल्ली। और अभी भाई कैसे हो? वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। ये बीकेएल यहाँ भी आ गया। आई एम मॉड हियर, आई मीन एक्स बीकेएल क्लैन। अरे यार गलत जगह आ गया क्या मैं? तो बंदा ही नहीं बोल रहा।
Could do with a bite to eat.
इसको भूख लगती रहती है। अबे वर्ल्ड वॉर जी आफ्टर में डीएलसी। अच्छा डीएलसी, डीएलसी में क्या है भाई ऐसा?
God be with you.
The skull is a fake. Someone fixed horns on a human skull.
But where would they get a human skull? And why would they do it?
Maybe to frighten the workers? Raise the price?
But that wouldn't help anyone. It had to be some idiot's idea of a prank. An idiot who was nearly responsible for getting a man killed. Good luck to you.
You know the head they found near the scaffolding?
What about it?
Someone put it there on purpose. After they stuck horns on it to make it look sinister.
What a ridiculous thing to do. Who's responsible? And where did he find the skull?
I don't know, but I'll try to find out. Have you seen Leszek, the scaffolder?
I saw him. What do you want with him?
I want to talk to him about the head he dug up.
Really? That's interesting.
Why?
He asked me to meet him on the scaffolding tonight, so he can tell me something important. Said he wanted to confess something.
So he did have something to do with the skull. I knew it.
Maybe. But I'd wager someone made him do it. He doesn't seem the type to come up with something like that on his own. I'm
प्लेग
planning to
टेल
go and
कैसी
meet
लगी
him.
थी?
Will you come with me?
It will be
प्लेग
safer
टेल
with the
अच्छी
two of
थी.
us. I'll go.
प्लेग टेल
Very
तो
well. We'll meet at night.
दोनों ही कर ली मैंने
If I'm
खत्म.
not down at the bottom, then look for me at the top.
All right.
मतलब उसका पहला पार्ट तो मैंने ऑफ स्ट्रीम ही करा था काफ़ी टाइम पहले, और रिक्विम मैंने स्ट्रीम पे करी थी. मैं फिर से बोल रहा डस्को को हिंदी में क्या बोलते हैं? अच्छा, शाम. स्टेल्थ सही है. स्टेल्थ क्या स्टेल्थ? GTX is confirmed as साल. क्या पता, क्योंकि ट्रेलर तो अभी तक निकाला नहीं उन्होंने. और भाई कहाँ है? आ जाएगा, आ भी जाएगा तो क्या पेड़ में तो चलेगी नहीं। मेरे ख्याल से PS एक्सक्लूसिव आएगा ना पहले।
I'm gonna enjoy. Bollocks! Fuck this! No! Mrtka! What's the matter? Yeah!
Don't kill me. I'll tell you everything. Who are you? I'm just a worker here. He told me that if I take care of you, then he'll forgive my debts. I didn't want to, but he forced me to do it. Who sent you? It was the Master Builder's helper. Young Smola. What? He was supposed to be here as well. He isn't. He went to the mill nearby when he found out Leshak was hiding out there. Fuck. What am I supposed to do with you? You tried to kill me. I was aiming to miss. On purpose. I wanted to scare you off and then say I missed. Don't kill me, please. I won't do anything to you. I'll leave you in the hands of the monastery law. Thank you. It was Moller, the Master Builder's apprentice.
Him? How do you know?
He sent someone to kill me, who confessed he was forced to do it.
That's a serious accusation. And this man he sent, will he testify?
He can. I hold him here. He'll confirm everything.
All right, I'll talk to him. And if he testifies...
And that's not even the end of it. Zmola's also set out to kill Leshek, who's hiding from him at the mill.
We have to stop that happening. I'll send the guards. I just hope they get there in time.
Fuck it.
love of God, what have you been doing?
What's happening here? Oh my god. Philip and... they're all...
Yes. Where do you think the wounded ended up?
Actually, I had no idea.
Well, now you know. Me and Nicodemus have been trying to keep things under control since Skalitz was raised. Just the two of us.
So can I help at all?
Certainly. We can always use an extra pair of hands here. And it's been like that since the beginning.
I was in a bad way myself back then. They took me to Ratai unconscious, and I needed a healer. How is everyone holding up? What can I do?
Holding up? People here are dying, usually needlessly, and I can't do anything about it. We don't have enough food or space or anyone who's willing to help us.
Doesn't anyone help you with nursing these people? You've got scholars all around you.
Scholars, maybe, but they leave the healing up to God. Nicodemus is trying, but everything he knows is from his books.
Can I have a look at them myself? I know a little about healing.
Do you now? And what would you do if you burnt yourself at the forge?
First, you have to cool it down with water. Marigold ointment helps, and it's better if you don't bind it and let it breathe.
You do know what you're talking about. Looks like blacksmiths know about more than just pulling teeth.
Pulling teeth? Nothing to it. As long as you don't squeeze the pincers too hard and crush them.
Well, go and see if anyone needs anything. Just don't go pulling anyone's teeth.
Doesn't the monastery care for them?
They give us some food for them and a place to sleep, but I wouldn't say they help exactly. More like they just tolerate us.
Do you have enough food?
Enough to survive, maybe, but convalescents need feeding up.
Maybe if I brought some meat, some game, that would strengthen them up.
That would be a great help.
Anything else you need?
Look around.
Well, it is a little crowded.
Crowded? I've had to leave some of the sick lying in the open air, even at night. And have you seen what they're lying on?
I'll try to negotiate better conditions with the monastery.
I tried that, out loud. They just nod their heads, but don't move a muscle.
Very well. And how are you doing? You're the only woman here, alone in the monastery.
Some of the monks speak to me, but other people act like I don't exist. Too bad the custodian isn't one of those.
Is the custodian causing you problems?
All the time. Apparently he has a wife somewhere, but that doesn't stop him. He's constantly strutting around in front of me.
And, what else?
What do you mean, what else? He's invited me to his home.
I could do something about it, if you liked.
No, I can deal with him. The last thing I need is you going around threatening people. It won't help me, and it definitely won't help the refugees.
Why is there a guard outside?
He's here because of me.
Because of you?
Yes. There was one time I just had enough of it all, of the way they treat us, and I almost slapped one of... But that doesn't matter.
What can you tell me about the custodian?
He's supposed to be in charge of all the guards and the security of the monastery. But really, he has a say in pretty much everything, including supplies. And that's why he probably thinks he can do whatever he wants.
All right, that's all I need to know.
Look, Henry, I know I can speak harshly, but I'm at the end of my tether. Last week, Bohuslav died. Maybe you knew him. And nobody even blinked an eye. We desperately need help.
I'll do whatever's in my power. Tell me more about it. All right.
Take care.
You're the one who's in charge of the wounded.
Yes, I'm the infirmarius here. Time was I only had a few elderly monks who couldn't walk to take care of. Now I have this mess to deal with.
Monks so old they can't hold themselves up with their own legs.
Oh, if that were the only bodily function they could control. But I shouldn't talk like that. It's a blessing to live to such an age.
How are the wounded from Skalitz?
Some of them are well taken care of. But others are dying here needlessly. It's a good thing we have Johanka here. I'd never be able to manage on my own.
So you don't normally treat the wounded then?
Well, there were accidents, of course. A broken leg, someone who'd been kicked by a cow or bitten by a goat. But this, I've never dealt with the carnage of battle before.
If only it had been a battle. This was cold-blooded slaughter.
You were there? God be merciful to you and the dead and the wounded.
How can I help you?
Have you talked to Johanka?
I did.
Well, if you know something about it, then go and take a look. However, you don't look like you've studied the Hippocratic arts.
That's true. I'm the son of a blacksmith, but I have been around the wounded before. What do I do if I'm not sure of the treatment?
Come and speak to me. We'll see what we can do.
What do you think about the custodian?
Baron von Berg? Well, he does his job well. He keeps us safe here. And the last time I saw him was when I was rubbing ointment on his rash.
I heard he's been here a lot lately.
That's true. He comes to visit Johanka. But he's never here long, and he always leaves unsatisfied.
Thank you. Why are they so badly provided for? People are crammed in next to each other, and some have to sleep outside. That can't be good for them. It gets freezing here at night.
I can't afford anything more for them.
How is that possible? You're the infirmarius. You decide how all the money gets spent.
But I have no say in how much money I'm given. And because the abbot's away, it's still the same amount I had when I was taking care of a few old men.
Can't you do anything? Won't the others help?
Unfortunately not. The brothers in the cloister aren't much interested in the external world, and the custodian has enough on his plate with the chaos in the region. Besides, his main concern is the smooth running of the monastery.
And the local custodian? His crew has enough provisions.
I tried him, but it seems he had some disagreement with Johanka, and now he won't give us anything.
I'll try to talk to him. I can't believe your conscience lets you leave the Skalitz locals in such a state.
I know. I'm ashamed. But my brothers believe it's all in God's hands now.
Even so, conditions here seem to me quite unchristian.
You're not the only one.
Everything here is fine. I'm not needed here. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Good health to you.
What about the crown? Is it finished?
I seem to recall telling you exactly when the crown will be finished. May the Lord watch over you. God be with you.
What about the crown? Is it finished?
I seem to recall telling you exactly. Farewell.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, from a good day to you. What do you need? I'll be with you.
They say you're the best blacksmith in the whole region. That metal you've tempered never breaks.
Ah, nothing but old wives' tales. Of course, some of my pieces have broken, but only ever here, at the smithy.
No one's ever returned anything for you to rework, though, have they?
Not that I recall, but I can't remember everything.
Father was a blacksmith all my life. He always stoked up the furnace till it roared gently, and you could smell the heated iron. Then he plunged it into the water, and that was that.
Fine words, and no mistake. I do it a little differently. I heat until the metal is 2-3 shades short of bright yellow. I ease up on the bellows, and after a Lord's Prayer and a Hail Mary, off it goes into the water.
It's strange to think that I'll never help him out with it again. Our forge will stay burned out forever, unless I go back to the trade myself.
It would be a shame not to, lad. Working iron is a worthwhile thing. Godly. It makes life easier for folk. And, let's be honest, You can make a decent living doing it.
And is that all? There's nothing else you do with it?
Well, that depends. I heat it up again after that, but not so it starts to glow. I just hold it like this at the edge of the furnace for a while and then quench it again.
You quench twice?
Yes, although there's less quenching needed the second time. It doesn't get quite so hot.
And how does that help?
I don't rightly know. I found out about it by chance. I got caught short, needed to piss so bad I left the rod resting by the furnace by mistake. That's how I found out if you quench twice, it doesn't break as easily. No idea why, but I've tried it enough times to know it works.
I've heard it said that you're a warlock.
What? Why the fuck would they say that?
They say when you temper steel, you chant spells, and then nothing of yours ever breaks.
Spells? That's a good one. It's no spell, just a rhyme to time myself so I don't hold the steel hair too long.
I'd like to ask you about the tempering process.
And I'd say I've nothing much to tell you. You just need an eye for it and a furnace.
Let's stop talking about tempering.
Farewell.
What's that?
Good day to you.
Here's the farmer's pouch you asked for.
Great, thanks. He'll have a fit when he finds out. He won't get a wink of sleep till he gets a new one. You see, he's got this idea he'll be eaten alive by fleas and lice without his amulet.
I'm always on the lookout for work. What have you got?
When I worked for the farmer, I took a fancy to his maid. Only she's got someone else. A draper. He gives her fine shawls and chemises. And I don't have a chance. Go and steal the shawl she has.
What use would her shawl be to you?
I'll slip it to someone else and then tell the draper his sweetheart puts no value on the gifts he gives her. He's really jealous, so he'll be mad as hell.
That's not very nice of you. But what do I care? What's it worth to you?
Don't worry. I'll reward you in groschen.
May the Lord watch over you.
That sounded like... What is it you want here?
वैलो खेलेगा वैलो अभी नहीं भाई अभी तो मैंने स्ट्रीम चालू करी है शाम को तो अभी भाई का फ़ोन उठा ले चांटे मारेंगे अरे भाई मैं स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ भाई कैसे उठाऊँ फ़ोन मैं तो प्रो बन गया चोरी में
Yeah.
Yeah. I brought you that girl's shawl.
Thank you. I'll hide it in the farmer's bed and then tell the draper. He'll cripple the bastard if you don't kill him outright.
Who is it you want to get revenge on? The farmer or his maid?
All of them. They're all a bunch of diabolical swine. And that draper, too.
Is there anything else you want?
One last thing. But it won't be so easy this time. I got my own back on the farmer and that wench. Now it's the draper's turn. For stealing my girl. Steal the tinderbox he carries. It's his pride and joy. And he's always boasting about how fine it is. Everyone knows it's his. Once you've got it, I'll set the whole bloody farm on fire and drop his tinderbox there so everyone will blame him.
What reward will I get?
I'll give you a pair of boots I just got from the cobbler. You'll never find more comfortable ones in your life.
The avenging angel is at your service. I'll get right on it.
Take care now.
टिंडर बॉक्स क्या होता है भाई?
God be with you, good sir.
May the Lord watch over you.
What do you want from me now? May the Lord watch over you.
Onions, I believe, make your man boy like a From the yard or
Come
from
and
the
buy
woods,
some.
lean and fatty pork,
Huh.
chicken and bacon.
I know
We
you.
have it all.
I know you from somewhere. Where do I know you from?
What?
Of course, my dream. You were in a boat made of bone, and I put a crown of thorns on your head.
All right. Tell me about this dream of yours.
That dream. Yes, that dream has come true. I dreamt that a young man would become my apprentice, my own pupil in the trade of miracles.
Well, then I'm in luck.
On the contrary, I, the lucky one. What's your name, young man?
Oh. Henry.
Henry. A powerful name. So, Henry, are you ready to become my apprentice?
First, tell me, who are you, and what do you do?
Me? I am an unworthy, low, and miserable servant of Providence. Scholar or merchant, believer or heathen. I wander the world without home or family, with only my wagon, offering miracles to those that need them. That's who I am. Without home or kin, I wander this world with my wagon, providing the miracles that people need. Ointments, relics, aromatic herbs, rare spices, talismans,
Garlic
and
soup for
amulets
the winter,
for luck.
onion soup for the
All
spring,
these things I have.
asparagus for taste, and prunes for what ails you. Try them.
What exactly does it entail, becoming your apprentice?
A lot of work and strenuous labor. Knowledge of medicine, theology, and white magic. You have to study the great works of the ancients and devote your time to understanding your fellow men, listening to them, and learn to read their souls.
That's a pretty challenging task.
That's why God has sent you. So what do you say?
All right, I'll be your apprentice.
Wonderful! Oh, glorious day! I have a successor in my work.
So, how do you plan to start training me?
With a test of your practical skills.
Oh,
I have my eye on 3 rare objects of great value.
Asparagus, they'll cut
But
you
sadly,
in
they're a
half.
little difficult to
Cucumbers,
obtain.
that'll cure what ails you. Come get them.
go on.
First, I need a tooth of Saint Procopius. Then I'll need a branch from a topping out hung on a church. And finally,
Carrots
a
that'll make
talisman
you and your
for
family
luck.
happy.
I'm a
Onions
passionate
that'll make you cry. and
Bloody hell,
garlic
that's a
that'll
lot.
keep evil spirits
All right,
at bay.
one thing at a time. About that tooth, it's going to be slightly more complicated, isn't it?
I know. Yes, it would be very difficult to gain such a rare relic, of course. That's why I have an alternative solution.
I'm listening.
A layman named Procopius lives by the monastery, and it just so happens, thanks to my intricate medical
Garlic,
knowledge,
onions,
that I found
mushrooms,
out
and
he has a
asparagus.
sick tooth.
Come right up. No need to be shy.
How did you find out he has a sore tooth?
As it happens, he told me at the tavern. But that's not important.
And how am I supposed to get the tooth?
I haven't the faintest idea. You'll have to think of something. But maybe you'll be able to persuade him to let the blacksmith pull it.
Wouldn't that be swindling people?
It is, and it isn't.
Have a look at these cucumbers.
If I sell that
Stay
tooth as
firm
the
all
tooth of
winter.
Saint
Buy them
Procopius,
before someone else
then it
does.
certainly is deceitful. But if I sell it as a tooth from Procopius of Sasau, then I'm cheating nobody.
Does it really matter whose tooth I bring then?
Of course it does. The name Procopius in
Onions
this
that'll
holy
even make
land
your
is
man cry
shrouded
like a
with
little
mystical
lamb.
power.
Come and buy some.
Sometimes I might play a trivial trick on someone, but I assure you, I'm no swindler.
Fine, I'll get it from him.
Wonderful.
Garlic soup for the winter, onion soup for the spring.
This
asparagus
topping
for
out?
taste,
What's that?
prunes for what
You're
ails
not a
you.
carpenter, it
Try
seems.
them.
No, I'm a blacksmith.
I see. Well, a topping out is a decorated spruce or a conifer tree hung on top of the roof of a new house to bring good fortune and God's blessing.
Well, then all we need to do is break off a branch somewhere, buy a few ribbons, and we've got our own homemade topping out right there.
You don't understand, young man. The topping out was sanctified by a priest, and it hangs on the highest church far and wide. You can't just
Garlic,
replace it with a
onions,
decorated
mushrooms,
branch.
and asparagus.
Fair enough.
Come right up. No need to be shy.
That topping off is hung pretty high, isn't it?
Naturally. It hangs on the rooftop according to tradition, and the church is tall.
And how am I supposed to get it down?
Damned if I know.
Carrots that'll make you
But they
and
had
your
to get it up
family
there somehow,
happy.
didn't they?
Onions that'll make you cry. And
Very well.
garlic that'll
I'll
keep
get it.
evil spirits at bay.
This player's talisman. Where am I supposed to find it?
I actually have a specific one in mind. Here at the inn, there's a dice player who always has a cat's paw with him.
Garlic,
That's supposed to bring him
carrots,
luck.
beetroot, onions, all that grows
A
in the
cat's
ground
paw?
fresh.
I
Come
thought
right
players
up.
bring along a rabbit's paw for luck.
I thought so too. But this man is winning one game after another, so cats are clearly even more powerful than rabbits.
Oh. How am I supposed to get the talisman from him?
I haven't a clue.
Vegetables, fresh vegetables.
It won't be easy,
Look,
but I'm sure you'll
now,
find a
aren't
way.
they lovely?
We'll see. Very well. I'll get you the paw. I'll get looking for those things then.
Excellent! You do that, my journeyman. Good luck.
About those other... I'll get looking for those...
Excellent!
Would you...
Certainly.
I'm interested in...
Wouldn't you...
Well... Will you teach me...
Certainly.
I'm interested in...
All right, but... Now, pay
Onions, come get them.
Thank you.
Would you teach me more?
Certainly.
Well,
Good luck to you.
yeah!
God be with you.
What about the crown? Is it finished?
I'm a man of my word. Of course it's finished. Here you have it. Thank the Lord you found that Moldavite. It wouldn't be the same without it. God be with you.
Yeah.
It came from over here.
Yeah.
Shame I can't swim.
Good day to you. What do you need?
I've got the Draper's tinderbox for you.
He who laughs last, laughs loudest. Here's the boots I promised you. Wear them in good health. And now I'll go and get my revenge. Good luck to you.
Ah, shit. Sod off.
Do something quick, they're brawling there. Quick, they're thrashing each other there. Stop them.
Don't move a finger! So it's you! This definitely won't come.
You're making a serious...
But that won't.
Oh well, what can I...
You've paid for your crime.
What was that?
Anything else?
You can't just walk around in the dark. You have to have a light. It's the law.
Hi. What do you think you're doing? Get down. What are you doing here?
Has your manhood been wilting of late? Then buy this. God be with you.
I went to look for those items you wanted.
Splendid, splendid. So show me what you've got there.
The tooth of layman Procopius, which definitely isn't holy.
It isn't. But then again, one day it could be. You never know what course a man's life might take.
I suppose not. But it wasn't easy to get, so if anyone's the miracle worker here, it's me.
Perhaps. But I heard he was the one who suffered like a martyr.
One cat paw for luck?
Marvelous. Let's just hope it brings us luck as well.
A branch from a blessed topping out.
Excellent. And how did you get it down?
I had to shoot it down.
Watch out for this man. He's a regular William Tell.
Well, there wasn't any other way.
So, we've got all that sorted out. And now, to the next matter.
So, about my reward.
Not so fast, young man. There's one more thing. It's rather complicated and delicate.
What thing?
A shroud.
A shroud?
Yes. A burial shroud of someone who passed away not too long ago.
I'm just supposed to take a dead person's clothes?
Christ, no. I need a burial shroud. The precious enveloping garment in which the deceased is buried.
And does it matter who I take it from?
It needs to be someone who lived an honest life. And I have just the fellow. A good man by the name of Lokota who recently passed on.
Right. So where can I find him?
His family is waiting for the funeral. For now, he's lying in a small church in Sassa.
And who was this Lokata?
I know only a little, but according to the locals, he was an honorable man. You should certainly try to ask around. May the Lord watch over you.
God be with you.
Who's the man who died? The one who's lying in the church?
Ah, that was old Lokota. He was a respectable fellow.
And how did he make a living?
He was a butcher of some renown in the region.
Was he a local?
Oh no. He came here from Vlashim because of an argument with his brother. We weren't too keen on him at first. His trade took customers away from our old butcher, you see. But we soon realized he was a decent man, and we all grew to love him.
It's a sad loss. What about his family?
His wife, Lucy, passed away a long time ago, poor soul. He was never the same since then. He never laughed from the heart anymore. But he's left 2 sons behind, Peter and Mark.
What are his sons like?
Oh, they're sturdy men. Sturdy and straightforward. Mind you, Peter doesn't have any sense of humor that you'd notice. He takes everything as seriously as a sermon. Mark's a more open sort, and a little superstitious, but don't make fun of him.
Thank you. That's all I needed to know.
Farewell.
Yeah.
I feel quite hungry.
Get the hell out of here. There's nothing here for you. My respects to you, sir.
My condolences.
Thank you.
I've come to pay my last respects to a dear relative.
Have you? I've never seen you before.
I believe I'm your cousin. Unlike yours, my father never left Vlashim. He must have told you where our family comes from.
He never talked about him much. They didn't see eye to eye.
You're right. Bad blood. For a long time, I didn't know my father had a brother.
So then you know my father also married a woman from Vlashim.
अरे भाई वो इसका वो वाइफ का क्या नाम था, मैं भूल गया भाई। स्ट्रीम ज्वाइन करनी पड़ेगी। लूसी, लूसी नाम था।
Of course. I've heard only good things about Lucy to this day.
Good God, it's true. You are my cousin.
I certainly am.
Then go ahead. Pay your respects to my father. I'm sure he'd be pleased. You're welcome to come to the funeral. And come and see us at home too.
Well, that's very kind, but I'll have to return to Vlashim soon. That's why I came straight here.
Take care now.
कौन देख रहा भाई, लूट लो। हो गया भाई काम। इजी था। अगर मैंने उससे बात नहीं करी होती ग्रेव डिगर से तो ये कर नहीं पाता मैं। ग्रेव डिगर मेरे को मिल भी पास में ही गया चलता हुआ। चोरी में तो एक्सपर्ट हो गया भाई एंट्री अब।
I have the...
Lord Almighty, be quiet. Not here. You don't want everyone to see it, do you? Wait for me at my place. Farewell.
इसकी प्लेस कहाँ है भाई?
Yeah.
ये क्या हुआ भाई?
You can't be serious, Sleep.
I have the shroud for you.
Have you now? Good work.
Yes, well, it wasn't easy.
I'm sure. That's also why. May the Lord.
Rioters, rioters.
That's where he lives. Let's teach him a lesson.
He's
Oh,
inside. I saw him go
Fuck!
in.
Henry! Delay them! What? How? There's a reward for you in the trunk. I'll see you in the next go.
Break it down.
Do it.
ट्रंक ये वाला क्या रिवॉर्ड है भाई ये? चाहिए बैंडेज उठा लो, पोशन ले लो, ये ले लो, ये क्या है भाई? ले लेता हूँ। बरियल श्राउड लिया नहीं इसने मेरे से? अच्छा इसको देना है ना वहाँ पे।
What are you doing here?
He swindled me too. I came here to throw his potions in his face, but it looks like he hasn't been home for a while. He probably ran away before his trickery could catch up with him.
Bastard! Either way, he'd better not show his face in this town again. Let's go!
भाई नींद पूरी करनी पड़ेगी।
Let's out of here.
Is that the best?
Christ.
क्या बात है भाई, दोनों फेल दिया मैंने तो। क्वेस्ट गिवर का क्वेस्ट भी ले लूँ, पास में ही हूँ।
Yeah. Yeah.
भाई रात में तो कुछ नहीं दिखाई देता भाई। मिलर ये बात भी नहीं कर रहा, नींद में ही है इतना। कहाँ गया? गायब ही हो गया। किताब पढ़ लेता हूँ। कहाँ गया भाई ये पीछे?
God be with you.
Is there any work you could give me?
That depends. Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've got a bit of a problem.
I'm listening.
We've got a human captive we pulled out of the river. I've an idea what to do with him, but I need a little help. I have my own plans for him, but I need a bit of help.
How did you do it? It's not every day a miller's helper catches an enemy of the crown.
That's true. My hands will be more than happy to tell you how they caught him.
I'll help you. I've got some unfinished business with the Cumans.
I'm guessing you're from Skalitz then.
I am.
Very well then. I plan to question the bastard and find out where he hid all the plunder he's been taking.
I'm guessing you want to return all that loot to its original owners.
Very funny. So, are you going to help me or not?
All right, I'll get it out of him.
Do you speak Hungarian?
No, I don't.
Then you won't get anything out of him. But if you want to help, you can. A little down the river is a mill. The men said there's a vagrant there who swears in Hungarian when he's playing dice. You could go there and find out if he knows any more than curses.
All right, I can handle it.
Thanks. Good luck to you.
Yeah.
अरे यहाँ खरगोश खरगोश घूम रहे हैं, मेरे को खरगोश मारने भाई बहुत सारे।
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, I heard you know how to speak Hungarian. But are you fluent?
Ah, I'll speak it well enough. But why are you interested, brother?
Where did you learn Hungarian?
In the university in Vienna. I studied there diligently until all my coin was spent. So I'm travelling back to my home, Prague, to the mother of all cities, brother.
I might have a job for you.
A job? And I was hoping you were coming with an invitation to a drink or a message from my mistress.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I can offer you a few groschen for your trouble.
Ha! Nihil boni sine labore.
What?
Here in Bohemia they say there's no bread not paid for with sweat. And yet they promise me easy work here. And nevertheless, so far I've been breaking my back. So first tell me what this is all about.
I need someone to question a Cuman. I can see you're not tongue-tied and you know Hungarian, so shouldn't be a problem for you.
Lord almighty, a Cuman? But what does it matter? My employers here want to send me back on the road come the end of the week. How much are you paying?
Well, how about doing it out of the goodness of your Christian heart?
Not a chance, boy. I wasn't born yesterday. Nothing's free in life.
How much would you like?
Well, the question is, how much are you offering?
Is this enough?
Well now, a little more and we'll shake on it. Fine. It sounds like a fair deal. And where do you have this Cuman of yours?
Have you heard of the mill in Bujin?
Of course. I've won at dice against a band that works there more than once.
Fine. Take your things and we'll go. We can start the questioning.
Wonderful. I was almost starting to get bored.
So, let's begin. Tell him he has one and only chance to save his neck from the gallows.
Yolfidia, Vanashayeda Manakdeshe.
Tell him I know damn well he's got stolen valuables hidden somewhere around here.
Ovashuvat stottak atsutsa, amin utsalok gottál.
Ezt megmondhatom neked, de előbb azt áruld el, az a fekete hajú ott mellette, tud-e magyarul?
Nem, egy szocse.
What's he saying?
Well, he seems to be resisting.
Tell him that if he tells me where it is, I'll set him free.
Na moin, hol van?
Elmondom neked, de azt a geci, aki melletted áll, küld el valahova.
Aha, már gazden eltenni.
Akkor jó, hogy értjük egymást. Jól figyelj, azzal a nagy várossal szemben a folyónál.
A Tyragondos?
A nevét nem tudom. Egy nagy város, várfalakkal. És van ott két azon az úton van egy...
És a bandban?
Igen.
So? Is he saying anything?
No, not really. He just keeps swearing.
Tell him he's running out of time.
És hova küldje?
Pénzhelyét nem tudom.
Well now, he started to talk. He says he buried the coin somewhere in the forest, but he can't describe the place exactly. He says he can take it there.
Fine. That's good enough for me.
मुझे क्यों लग रहा है एम्बुश होगा वहाँ पे?
Mit akartok már megint? Miért nem hagysz nyugodtan megdöglet?
I've come to ask...
Ask away.
How did you manage to catch him? It's not like I underestimated you, but I can only assume he was armed.
Aye, he was. But he had a bit of bad luck. I went for water in the morning, and all of a sudden, I saw a man on a horse riding through the ford. Halfway down the ford, the horse got wild and threw him into the water. I waded in and pulled him up on shore. And then I realized he was a cumin. Luckily for me, he'd hit his head and was out cold. So I dragged him into the barn.
And what plans do you have for him?
What do I know? The miller told me to guard him. You'll have to ask him what he's got in mind.
All right, I'll ask him. Interesting.
Hey, who's that?
Is there any work here for carpenters?
I'm not looking for anyone at the moment.
We went to interrogate that human.
Is that so? Tell me about it.
You were right. He's got coin hidden somewhere.
Ha! You see? That's the legendary Miller's instinct for you.
The only trouble is, he can't quite describe the way there to me. He wants to lead me himself.
So, what are you waiting for? Go with him. Get the money and bring it back here.
But what do I get out of it?
I'll let you have half. That's fair, isn't it?
Aye, fair enough. And what to do with the cumin afterwards?
Once you've got the coin, you can do what you like with that, heathen.
Right. I'll get going then.
Good. And don't even think of trying anything underhand. If I find out you've cheated me, you'll rue the day.
Don't worry, Miller.
May the Lord watch over you.
Come on, get up! Now, you're gonna be a good boy and show me the way to your fucking stash. And you better hope there's still something there to find.
Igen.
अरे भाई बड़ा दूर है।
Valahol itt van.
पता था।
Véletlenül ki... Gyere te, Gani! Az Isten! Már haskodsz! Nocsak, nocsak! Igen. Hát ezt elfúrtam! Na, hogy a faszba! Mi van? Csak nem fáj!
képes többre? Kurva élet! Teremtési! Megvagy! Eleged van!
अरे भाई
Mit keresel itt? Véletlenül kibújtál az anyák szoknyája alól? Valahol itt van. Rossz helyen vagy, rossz időben.
Az meg elég! Legyőztél, hagyd már!
Nem látok, megjött a mulatság.
Szaladom. Eleged van.
Elég! Hagyd abba, feladom!
There'll be no quarter for you, you bastard. You'll pay for scallops.
A korság vigyen el!
Hé, ki van ott?
Mi?
Van ott valaki?
Ne ölj meg! Ne! Kérlek, ne ölj meg! I'm money!
Like I believe you. I won't fall for that a second time, you Hungarian swine.
No, I money, truth!
All right, I'll try it one more time with you. But you better not have any more friends in the region.
Thanks! Köszönöm, köszönöm!
भाई फिर से बंदे ना आ जाए बस। कितनी दूर लेके जा रहा है? सेव कर ही लूँगा भाई, फिर भी कोई भरोसा नहीं इसका। एक ही सही कर स्नैप से।
Picsába, hol az a szaros fa?
दिख तो रहा नहीं है वैसे कोई। 1 मिनट हो गया।
Picsába, hol az a szaros fa? Világos. Miért is ásta volna el a közelben az az idióta Tihamér?
होना तो नहीं चाहिए यहाँ पे, कोई दूर दूर तक नहीं दिख रहा। अबे भाग कैसे रहा है ये? अरे यार, इसने इतना टाइम वेस्ट करवा दिया, मेरा मिशन भी फेल हो गया। खरगोश खरगोश मिल जाएंगे इस जंगल में भाई। वो पिछला वाला जंगल बढ़िया था भाई, उसमें खरगोश ही खरगोश घूम रहे थे। दिख तो नहीं रहे। टच को चले जाता हूँ।
God be with you.
What's with the targets? Are you an archer by any chance?
I notice you're asking questions. Are you the Inquisition by any chance?
No, I'm Henry, of Scalitz.
From Scalitz? I'm Vatek, from here. Why are you so curious about the targets?
It's just that I sometimes try my hand at archery too.
Try your hand, do you? I know plenty who do. When you can score as high as me at chumps, then I might be impressed.
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
Never played chumps? And you call yourself an archer? All right, Henry, listen up. Chumps is a game for real archers. It tests your strength, stamina, and accuracy. And it can be a nice little earner. Unless you're, well, a chump.
So what exactly is it?
I'll tell you. A bunch of logs are floated down the river. Then you count to 20, and the archers run along the banks after the logs. At the end of the course, someone collects all the logs and counts the strikes. Whoever has the most, always meaning me, wins the bout. Each archer has 20 arrows with their own coloured fletching, and the contest ends when the last log floats through the finish line.
Sounds like good fun.
Fun? My friend, it will bring you out in a proper sweat, and you'll be well pleased to hit just 1 or 2 blocks. So how about it then? Fancy a bout? You'll need your own bow, but I'll supply the arrows with coloured fletching.
I do.
Come on then. Ah, 1 more chump. Excellent. Now you have to bet at least 10 groschen, 50 at most. There'll be 3 archers competing at the time. The winner gets triple his wager, and the second gets his coin back. So how much will you bet?
No half measures. What's there to save for anyway?
That's the betting over with. Now here are your arrows. Take care now.
चलो भाई देखें हम भी.
And now, I'll see you at the finish.
भगना. अच्छा शूट करना है मुझे.
Got it. You've no chance against me, amateurs. Hit. Ha, let's see you beat that.
यार मुझे तो एक नहीं लग रही.
Bloody hell, the wind took it. I've got this. Easy. Damn, missed. Bloody hell, the
लग
wind
जा
took
भाई.
it.
सारी पानी में जा रही हैं. अच्छा 2 लग गई हैं मेरी.
I've got this. Easy.
सीखना पड़ेगा और.
I could do with a bite.
लगी.
Bloody hell, the wind took it.
You've no chance against me, amateurs.
अरे यार मुश्किल है भाई ये होगा.
Ah, well, I won't miss the next one. You've no chance
कम से कम
against
सेकंड
me,
आ जाओ मेरे
amateurs.
पैसे तो वापस हो. सेकंड भी नहीं आऊँगा.
Another on target.
अब तो बिल्कुल नहीं आऊँगा. अगर मैंने ये वाली मारते 6 पॉइंट होंगे मेरे.
Damn, missed.
Almost had it.
Got it.
अपनी एरो नहीं लगा सकता मैं. जीरो दिखा रहा।
I've got this easy. You've no chance against me, amateurs.
Another on
Let's
time.
see you beat that.
Time's up, folks. One last arrow, and that's it.
I've got
So, how did it go?
You came last, lad. But chin up. As soon as you make some money, you can stop by here again and lose it all.
I'd like to try chumps one.
Of course. Ah, so how much?
इस बार
I
10
don't want to
भाई।
lose the shirt off my back.
That's the betting. Good luck to you.
इस बार थोड़ा देख के मारता हूँ। अगर इस वाले में भी हार गया मतलब मेरे से नहीं होगा ये।
You've no chance against me, amateurs.
Sakra. It's hellishly deep here.
I've got this easy.
Hit home. Damn, missed. Almost had it.
I've got this easy.
Got it.
Let's see you beat that.
Got it.
I've got this easy.
Another on time. Bloody hell, the wind took it.
Bloody hell, the wind
Another
took
on
it.
time.
Bloody hell, the wind took it. Hit home.
Another on time. Almost had it.
इस बार तो जीत जाऊंगा।
Almost had it. Hit.
Bloody hell, the wind took it. Hit home.
Oh well, I won't miss the next one.
बस 13 से ऊपर ना जाओ भाई।
Got it. Got it.
Got it.
Time's up, folks. One last arrow, and that's it.
चलो भाई जीत गया।
So, how did it go?
Well done, Henry. You've come first. It looks like you really do know what you're doing with a bow. You're still not up to my standard, mind you, but a pretty good effort. Here are your winnings. I hope you'll wager them on some chumps again.
I'd like to try chumps.
Of course. Ah, so how much?
I won't over...
That's the betting over with. Take care now.
मेरी बो की स्किल बढ़ जाएगी कम से कम.
I've got this. Easy. Ha! Let's see you beat that. Damn, missed. Hit.
Another on target.
Bloody hell, the wind took it.
Hit home.
Hit. Hit.
Almost had it.
Bloody hell, the wind took it.
Hit. Ah, well, I won't miss the next one.
Got it.
Another on target.
चलो भाई जीत गया.
So, how did it go?
Well done, Henry. You've come first. It looks like you really...
चलता
I'll
रहेगा
be
क्या?
with you.
एक मिनट.
One last arrow and that's it.
टा 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 टा। पता नहीं भाई कितने हैं इसके। छोड़ो, ये नहीं कर रहा मैं फालतू।
Yeah.
Good health to you.
Master Blacksmith, I think I know how the tempering gets done in Sasau.
And what have you found out? Don't keep me on tenterhooks. Out with it.
He heats it up to red, 3 steps away from yellow, and then stops heating, says the Lord's Prayer, and quenches.
I'll be damned. That's pretty much what I do too. Except I just count.
I'm just saying what I found out.
That's as may be. But there must be something else he does differently if he does the quenching just like I do.
He said he repeats the tempering straight after, but only warming up the iron, so it never even turns red.
Tempering twice in a row? Why would he do that?
He said it happened by chance once, and he noticed it made everything stronger, so now he does it that way all the time.
Well, there's no harm in trying it out, is there?
Are you satisfied?
You did what I asked of you, so I'm at your service. And here's something to keep you going. May the Lord watch over you.
क्या बेच रहा भाई ये?
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Well, you're a sight for sore eyes.
Hey, lad! Don't you want a little wager on the ratte tourney?
Matthew and Fritz send their regards.
They survived. My God, I'm glad. They helped me out a lot. And where did you see them?
In Sasau. I bumped into them in front of the tavern. Where else?
And how are they doing?
They're doing fine. The monks brought them back to health. But they don't have work, and they're in debt. You wouldn't happen to know of any jobs going for two lazy carpenters?
Not here. And I think it will be the same in all of Ratai. It's overcrowded with refugees, and they're all looking for work.
That's bad. Those two need work badly. To keep them out of mischief. You know what they're like.
I do indeed. Try the mills in the smaller hamlets. The miller in the Dechko is old. Maybe he could use some strong hands.
I will. Thanks. I've brought you...
Probably wasn't the best.
Do you still feel...
It's quite late to be going out.
फेवरेट होगी नहीं बेटी।
Oh, let me sleep.
क्या हुआ? वेट, कौन सा ऑब्जेक्टिव फेल हो गया?
I could do with a bite to eat.
पेस्टिलेंस तो मेरे होल्ड वाला था ना, क्या हो गया वहाँ पे?
Go away.
मिनट भाई, लोड करूं? पेस्टिलेंस वाला कौन सा था, देखो जरा। Wait until the situation clears up. वेट करा तो था। गेम में आजा वैलो में शर्म कर ले, शाम हो गई। अच्छा, अभी बस एक दो क्वेस्ट और कर लूँ उसके बाद। अरे हर दिमाग नहीं लगा पड़ा मैं, क्या सीन है ये। वेट अंटिल द सिचुएशन क्लियर्स अप। सीन ऐसा है, चली जाता हूँ वहाँ पे, फास्ट ट्रैवल कर लेता हूँ। मेरे होल्ड पे जाके देखना पड़ेगा क्या सीन है। क्वेस्ट करके क्या करेगा? बस कुछ करूँगा।
I have to eat something. My insides are shriveled up with the hunger.
हाँ भाई, यहाँ क्या देख रहा था मैं?
Yeah.
आजा अभी। हाँ आ रहा हूँ 5 मिनट में।
God be with you.
I came to ask how things are looking with that pestilence, but I can see something's not right.
Pestilence. Pestilence. Seems like long ago.
क्या हो गया भाई? क्यों
Melikar,
हुआ क्या?
what exactly happened?
It all happened so quick, Henry. First they got better after taking that potion you gave them for a few days, and then one evening they got the fever again. By morning I was nearly the last one left.
Jesus
हैं?
Christ. I'm sorry.
Aye.
सब मर गए गाँव के?
What can you
अरे
do?
भाई, मैंने तो सही बनाया था भाई। अरे भाई।
What will you do now?
I don't know. Maybe I'll try to drink away the pain, or go on a pilgrimage. I'm damned if I know what.
हो गए
folk do
5
in
मिनट।
times like this.
अरे हाँ भाई, आ रहा हूँ, रुक जा। भाई
I'll go my way
मेरे
then.
आने से क्या हो जाएगा
Aye.
भाई? हारेंगे तो फिर भी।
Go, Henry. You don't want to linger too long in this accursed place.
अरे यार, मैंने इतनी मेहनत करी थी पोशन बनाने में, सब मर गए। पोशन तो यार मैंने सही बनाया था। चलो इसको कंटिन्यू नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम में करते हैं फिर यहाँ से।